Sega.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm just doing a mic check at the minute. Is that good? Probably want to turn it down a little bit. I think that's a little bit loud on the gain front. Okay, let's see that. Yes, the intense opening of us catching fish. Hello to everyone on stream. Hello, my name is Random Gamer Riven. I am the editor of Randomized Gaming, and I welcome you all to another week of streaming, at least some days streaming. Although I might be taking a break in a bit, as mentioned a few weeks ago. I think I may take another break while I concentrate on some other videos to come out. So we've got some other things planned, and I really need to get cracking with a few of them. But yes, this is Sega Bass Fishing, or the Japanese version I'm playing, which is Get Bass. And there is a reason I'm playing the Japanese version, and that's because there is additional lures that you can play as that are only in the Japanese version that were taken out of the Western release. And I'll just say hello to our regular viewer, Nike Coden R, who's got his own channel. If you've never seen it, you can view his own channel. He's also on one of the Long Play channels. I think it's Long Play Archive as well. Yes, we've got an intense day of fishing rod action. I have my Dreamcast fishing rod controller, and no, that's not an innuendo. I actually have an official Sega Dreamcast fishing rod controller. So yes, Get Bass, Sega Bass Fishing. That's actually the full Japanese title. How to use the crank. So reel it in, you flick it up, you reel it out. It's been a little while since I played this, but not too long. It's not like a few games like Vanishing Point, which I haven't played in like decades. It's probably been about a year or two since I last played this. How to use the minnows. Right, let's jump in to Get Bass Fishing. So we've got the arcade mode, which is basically a straight port of the arcade mode. We have the huge consumer mode, we have practice mode, and we have option mode. There were no online options, I think, with this one. I don't think this was an online game. So yeah, we do actually have the Western release, and we have the Japanese release as well, purely because I wanted the additional Japanese extras. Basically, we did a video on it a while back. In fact, I'll just quickly link to the video in the description. Appreciate the likes, guys. Where basically there is two hidden lures, and I'll just bring it up while I'm doing here. YouTube. in setup. I think this will be good. I'll just leave it default for now. It is a little bit tricky. Difficulty normal. Burst norm. Yeah. Time. Yeah. Rod control. Normal vibration. Yeah, we want ironically, I don't normally like vibration, but this with the fishing rod controller is actually pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly, so there's time, yeah. The other options, sound, listen to the music. There's some pretty sweet rock and roll music. So yes, if you fancied a look at the missing lures, and I do actually have them. One is based on Sega Sanshiro, who was the Sega Saturn mascot guy, and the other was based on Hideki's Yuakawa, who was the Dreamcast mascot business guy. It was actually one of the Sega... Yeah, so that link is our video to our look at the secret laws. So a single option. Yeah, I think the single option is pretty much reset. Yeah, Wreck-It for Lodos Wars is a phenomenal game. It's really, really big though. It's really, really big. I think there are sort of tweaks in the story pending what you do as well with Lodos War. But this is Sega Bass Fishing. Okay, I'm just going to be back in a sec, guys. I'm just going to nip down and grab a cup of tea, and then I'll be back. But yeah, I'll show a bit of the... I'll probably do the practice mode actually first, because I need to practice a bit, just get back in the swing of things with the controller. You can waggle it. So you have a male and female fisherman. There aren't... I don't think there are any secret characters like Sonic or anything, but just these two, literally.
Please enter your name.
That's all because of the way I see people play through. I've seen them literally take hours and hours to do it. So I think it depends what you do, because there's quite a bit of sort of variation. But it is a very good game. Right, what do I want? Let's...
Select an area.
So there are actually four areas. I think there's Lodge, Cape, Inlet, and then there's also the Palace area, which is a hidden location. However, I don't believe the hidden location is available until you beat the other 3, and I think you have to beat the other 3.
Select weather.
Yeah, you have the fine cloudy.
Select time.
Oh, and I should actually have the... let's do no.
Large area. Enjoy your fishing. Select the lure.
And then these are the default lures. There are a few unlockable lures. So I can just control. So the controls. So if you've never seen the fishing rod controller, it has 4 face buttons: X, A, B, Y. It has a thumbstick, has a start button, and then it's got a sort of cog turny thing. There's no L or R triggers. It's quite sort of a fishing reel. It's got a great rumble and it is good fun. It's probably the best. This really is good. This game is with the fishing rod. So basically with the fishing rod, this game is brilliant. With the controller, it's boring. It's deeply boring. Oh yeah, you just change the colour of them by hitting up. It does actually tell you all the... Each of the baits does actually have slightly different things. Shallow crank. I can't...
Select the casting point.
So let's go with the casting point. Let's... Yeah, there are a few weird games these... So...
It's coming near. It's gone.
Yeah, it's a bit like virtual tennis is compatible with the Sam D Amigo maracas. Hello to everyone else on stream. I'm just doing a bit of practice. Yeah, you can fling it a bit with left and right, or you can wheel it in gently. So not many fish at the minute in this point in the water. So wide button. Let's try the floating minnow. Okay, here we go.
Yes. It's gonna be a big one. You're almost there. Be careful with the tension. Be careful. Super big.
Hello Shinobi-wan, hello Shinobi-wan1, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, the bait is crazy, and yet This is probably one of the best fishing games out there if you have the controller. If you don't have the controller, it's not a lot of fun. With the standard joypad, this is not a very great game. Oh, here it comes. I should just say, appreciate the likes everyone we've got on stream. It's still... Fishing was the best part of Twilight Princess. Yeah, I always remember the Zelda on the GB Game Boy. Link's Awakening, that had a really good fishing game. And of course you have the superb fishing game.
Oh, a big one!
So this was originally an arcade game. And then it got ported to the Dreamcast. I think it was actually a Model 3 game. It's one of the few Model 3 games that actually got ported.
It's coming near.
Nope. Yeah, the controller's really, really good with this one because you get a proper, like, crank handle. If you do want to get a controller, Shinobi Wan, I do recommend you go for the official one only. The official controller is by far the best.
It's gone. Bite it. It's gone.
Oh, there's the big one. I think I'll go for the deep crank. There's a lot of fish in this area. Yeah, the controller for this makes it hugely fun. If you play this just the normal Dreamcast joypad, it's not a fun game at all. Appreciate the likes, everyone who's dropping by on stream. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. And feel free to drop by and leave a message in chat. Apologies, you do need to be a subscriber for at least a minute. That's just to weed out some of the spam messages we were getting, so... I mean, I used to love fishing in Animal Crossing, but this is much better. I'm really not having much luck. There is a degree of randomness with this, so... So the big fish is there. Let's see if we can get it this time. Come on. I've not actually played fishing in Yakuza. I do have all the Yakuza games, but they're one of them that I've never actually played all the mini games. I think for me it was Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I always really enjoyed the fishing game in.
Bite it.
Oh, here they come. Come on.
It's gone.
Oh, come on.
Fight it.
They really lure you in. Yep. Another great little pun there. Oh, he just went just as it. They both went just as it sort of.
It's gone.
You're doing it too fast. Yeah, you have to do it just right. The problem is the fish will sink to the bottom as well, so you have to be. It literally is a case of getting your timing just right. You can't have the lure too low and you can't have it too high either.
Fight it.
Yeah, the music's always with Sega. They always have a great soundtrack.
It's gone.
Hello Graham Pitt, thank you for joining the stream. That was an interesting way to join the stream. Yes. Sega's music was always quite cool and relaxing, so...
Fight it.
Come on. I've already got a couple of fish. Just come on, go for it.
It's gone.
Ah, did a jet. Oh, no, I was going to change lure. I'm not having much luck with this lure. Sometimes if you get really lucky, it does depend what stage you're on. I think you should go with this.
Come here.
With the... So probably if this one goes to the bottom, then come on, go for. I have to keep it slightly high, else otherwise.
It's gone.
Yeah, there were some weird. Try the pencil bait. There were some terrible Sega Dreamcast adverts.
Fight it.
So yeah, this one's a top bait. Some of them will go low, some baits will stay high.
It's gone.
A little leaf there as well. I think the water's too deep for me to use a bait like this. But some fantastic reflection effects there. Got 2 fish already. I'm just trying to warm up a bit.
Fight it.
Again, this one's going too low. I need to recast my lure. Again, they keep going to the bottom. I think I'm using the deep lures. I should probably go back to that first one I did, because that was actually sort of a mid-tier one.
It's gone.
You can literally fling the rod a bit like the Wii remote to start it, or you can press a button, so...
It's coming near.
Come on, I got 2 fish already. I want the big one. Come on. Go fish! Fish!
It's gone.
Typical. Normally I'm pretty good at getting loads of fish, and then this is not a good start, I guess. I do like the watery effects and the visuals. So visually it's a pretty good game for when it came out. The music, yeah. I quite enjoy the music, but yeah, it suits. I think it suits the game well. Sega always had this sort of relaxed. Oh, I'm having a really bad start to this. Yep, I can see a tortoise. Where are the bass gone? Where have the bass gone? So basically you can wheel it nice and slowly, or you can wheel it nice and fast. Oh, below me at the minute. Straight to the other side though. Have we got some ducks there?
Fight it. It's gone.
Oh, come on. To be fair, we're both taking guesses, Nico, as to how the effect's done, as neither of us coded it. Yeah, it could be what you say. It could also just be a doubling. So the Dreamcast, they definitely. One of the things with the Dreamcast is chilled. It's gone. Yeah, you're dead right there, Shinobi Wan. Hope you want to try and catch another one. I've had a bit of a disastrous run tonight so far. Maybe it's only practice. Okay, so this is a really good reel. But I can't see any fish here at the minute. This is the thing I hate. You'll get a really good reel and then you'll find the fish on in this area. So it looks like they're back here again.
Fight it.
Probably want one of the slightly heavier.
It's gone.
Yeah, probably want a slightly heavier lure now. Oh, that one was. It's gone. Yeah. Oh, come on, fish! See the lure? I think I might need the deep lure. Appreciate the likes, everyone on stream. Thank you. Ooh, ooh. Okay, come on, come on.
It's gone.
Ow! So it sunk the first time, and then. Floating minnow, deep crank, shallow water. Should be the deep crank. I should have got it. It's gone. Yeah. Let's give the areas a change. Oh. Not having much, just not having much luck at the minute. Visually, I think this still holds up fairly well. It's not the best looking Dreamcast game, but it does everything with these type of games, they do their job.
It's coming near. It's gone. Select an area.
Swap area, have a bit of practice on the cape area. Now this one you
Select weather.
let's make it a bit rainy, shall we? Let's do evening.
Cape area.
Rainy evening in the Cape. So there's the palace mode. I will try and get. I've never actually got to the palace, so give that a whirl. Probably try to do another playthrough at some point. Proper try and actually get a 1 credit clear. But
Enjoy your fishing.
there is a bit of randomness to this, so
Select the lure. Select the casting point.
yeah, the water effect in Echo is really good. We do actually have a video on the channel of Echo, so if you ever want to reminisce about Echo Shinobi Wan, you can always check out the channel.
It's coming near. Bite fish!
Yes, finally.
Turn the rod right. And you're almost there. Be careful. Medium. Good job.
Yeah, the opening scene is quite hilarious with the intro. Okay, this is better. This is a better reel. I'm literally very carefully reeling in the... Nope, that ain't gonna get me anywhere. So where are the fish hiding? So I will admit my favourite in this series is Sega Marine Fishing. Sega Bass Fishing 2 is a very different game. It actually is a proper like open world boat thing where you can move the boat around fully. Like you actually have a control of the boat totally to decide where to plant. So it's interesting, but the sequel is a lot more realistic. Oh yes.
It's gonna be a big one. Turn the rod right. Be careful with the tension. Turn the rod right. Be careful with the tension. You're almost there. Be careful.
Gotcha.
Super big.
Echo the Dolphin stories are always weird. Yeah. Crystal's energy and other things. Okay, so we didn't find anyone over here. What have we got total weight?
Bite it.
Oh.
Bite fish.
Fish!
Lower the rod. Lower the rod. And you're almost there. Be careful.
We got another catch.
Medium. Good job.
You can get like an epic huge one, I think.
Hook it.
Hook it! Fish!
It's gonna be a big one.
So now, this time they're all going for the bait as soon as it appears.
Turn the rod right.
Is that right?
And you're almost there.
Gotcha.
Turn the rod right.
You're all the way. Yeah, I am. I'm so. Oh, this is a ginormous one.
Super big.
Yeah, so after the dreadful luck I had at the early section, we just got a super big one. Okay, so there's a fish to the right. Have they all moved? They do move after a bit, so you do have to adjust your shooting sights too. I mean, visually, I think this holds up well. The music is... I enjoy the music. It's Graham made just reference. Hook it, fish. Yeah, this again. You just.
Turn the rod left. Be careful with the tension.
Oh, this one's a real battler. Come on, buddy, you're coming home.
Turn the rod left.
Turn the rod left.
Turn the rod right. And you're almost there.
You're coming home, friend.
Be careful with the tension. Super big.
I must admit, I'm not a big fan of fishing in real life, but in video games, it's all good. Oh, a bit of frame rate loss there when we put that one in the water there. Yeah, I've gone from having a really bad luck at the first location. Oh, come on. Is this one gonna... Come on, lads. Come on, one of you not gonna bite?
Bite fish. Be careful with the tension. Be careful with the tension. Lower the rod. You're almost there. Be careful. Medium. Good job.
I mean, it's a really quirky game, but it's definitely a game you need the fishing rod controller for. Now, the fishing rod, the official one, I think it was released in the US. I'm not entirely sure if it was released in the US. It was only released in Europe in incredibly limited numbers. Maybe we should bring the Sega Bass fishing. Yeah,
Find it.
do an actual fishing with the Sega Bass. Oh no, he's gone. Oh, is he going to try again? Is he going to try again?
It's gone.
Let's go to a different area. So I said there are
Select
four
an area.
arcade mode, four areas in the arcade mode, but we can't select Palace yet. I think you have to basically do a 1cc.
Select weather.
So here's the question: should I cheat and try and get a 1cc fairly easily? So we've got cloudy. Let's
Select time.
do morning.
Inlet area.
Good luck. This is a weird one. This is like fishing in a reservoir. But I appreciate everyone on stream. My name is Random Gamer Ribbon. I should actually provide some background on it. I haven't
Enjoy
actually
your
given the
fishing.
details. So Sega Bash Fishing
Select the lure.
was released in 1999. The original arcade version was developed by Sega AM1, but Sims did the Dreamcast port.
Select the casting point.
There was a weird thing during the Dreamcast era. A lot of Sega's own studios didn't do the launch games. Like AM2 didn't do their games. Oh, I think I need the deep crank for this one. Yeah, those fish are not bass and they won't bite. I must admit, I do actually prefer Sega Marine Fishing to Sega Bass Fishing 1, but I do enjoy it. Bass Fishing 2 I don't think is quite as good on the Dreamcast. I actually recommend the PS2 version of Bass Fishing 2, or Sega Bass Duel as it's known, which has a lot more options.
It's gone.
Okay, so I really want a deep crank.
Bite it.
The fish can be a bit random. Appreciate all the likes, everyone who's coming in to say, give us a like. Glad you're enjoying our look at this. If you are hitting the like button, please consider staying for a little bit just to watch, or jump in the chat as well if you're able to. It's always nice to chat to our viewers, see if they're enjoying. Oh, hook it, fish.
Turn the rod left.
I bet at least in Japanese it's all in English as well, so he's like, turn the rod left. So the reason I'm playing as the Japanese version is there's 2 secret laws, as I mentioned earlier, and I've actually included in the description a link to our video where we look at the 2 hidden laws in game. I've never actually got to the palace, so maybe I should give it a whirl.
It's coming near. Bite fish. Be careful with the tension. Lower the rod. You're almost there.
You get proper vibration from the Dreamcast controller when you got the fish, and this uses vibration well. It's one of the few games that does use it, but I do recommend this with the Dreamcast controlling. This game without the Dreamcast controller is as fun as sucking on lemons, quite frankly. If you don't have the fishing rod controller, it really is not an enjoyable game. If you do have the fishing rod controller, then it totally changes the gameplay experience. That one he did grab it.
It's gonna be a big one. Turn the rod left.
Come on, you bad.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
Be careful with the
We're reeling in this big boy. Another one. That could be super
big.
super big. Nice. I do always like the Sega views. It's really relaxing. Hook it.
Turn the rod right. Be careful with the tension. You're almost there. Be careful. Oh, a big one.
I'll try arcade mode properly in a second, and then I'll try the consumer mode. I will do a bit of the home mode tonight. The home mode is actually really, really long. Right, let's head out for now. Let's exit this. I think we've fished enough there. I've got enough practice now. That was a good score. Do like the way they did the Sega logo there. And yes, here's the intense story for this game. It was literally a single cutscene intro. Fish! Okay, let's be cheeky. Let's just knock it down a bit, just so I see if I can get to the hidden palace zone. Set up. No, actually, no. I'll leave it on normal. I'll set it for first norm and give myself 3 seconds. The reason I don't want to change the difficulty is because that may a couple of the games like Virtual, just a few of them, if you didn't have the right difficulty, you wouldn't be able to do certain things. Let's give the palace mode a shot. The theory of just giving myself additional time and by the way, the squiggly Japanese all option, I think it's just reset everything to default.
Welcome to Lake Paradise. Select an area. Large area.
So in theory, if I get lucky, we can clear this in just 1 fish. Lucky is...
Enjoy your fishing. Select the lure.
I see. Middle deep. Shallow middle. Full range. Top. Middle shallow. Easy middle.
Select the casting point. It's coming near. Bite! Fish! Hit to the left, right. Lower the rod. Turn the rod left.
Can I reel her in? Come on. Don't get...
Turn the rod left. Medium. Good job.
Okay, so...
I'm bonus.
Oh, we got a big shadow there. Let's try there. Yeah, this is what I mean. The default settings are really very hard.
Fight it.
Come on.
Hit bonus. Be careful with the tension. Turn the rod left.
I can't remember what the hit bonus you got for... Oh, it was hit...
Turn the rod left. And you're almost there.
Come on.
Be careful.
Come on, yeah.
No. Small one. I'm bonus.
Yep, so I think your time bar just depends on the size of the fish. Oh, there's the big chaps. They're all over there. Come on, things just need one big one and then we're done.
It's coming near. Bite fish.
Come on.
It's gonna be a big one. Bonus. Lower the rod. Be careful with the tension.
Come to Papa. Come to Papa.
You're almost there. Super big. Rank in. Large area cleared. Go to next area. Cape area.
Crystal, yeah.
Enjoy your fishing. Select the lure. Select the casting point.
Yeah, I think all the Echo games are like that, as is Calibri, by the way, Nyko. Calibri's also just a really weird plot line. Have I got any fish here? No, I could probably... Ooh. Come on.
You're almost there. Be careful.
I always get a bit of a Capcom vibe with some of the music in this one. That sort of the guitar riffs remind me a bit of the Capcom stuff, especially like X-Men Children of the Atom.
Rank in. You've got a special lure.
Buzzbait, okay.
I'm bonus.
Said we're ranking, but we're still.
It's coming near. Bite fish. Lower the rod. Lower the rod. With attention. Turn the rod right. Be careful with attention. You're almost there. Turn the rod left. Be careful. Super big.
Okay, that chap has just saved.
Rank in.
That chap has just saved my
Keep area
bacon,
clear.
quite literally.
Go to next area. Inlet area. Enjoy your fishing. Select the lure.
Well, that's a special version of that one.
Select the casting point.
Ah, the lures, they're actually inlets are actually. Basically, we've only got enough time to catch one fish. So I've literally got to catch a 6,000 pound fish. 6,000 pound gram fish.
It's coming near.
Yeah, I'm going to need a bigger boat, but right now I'm going to need a big.
Fish.
Oh, the little one grabbed it.
Hit bonus.
If you see if
Turn
you,
the rod right.
there are not any big fish here, are there? No, I'll try the other.
You're almost there.
30 seconds to land the big one.
Medium. Good job.
Literally,
I'm bonus.
I've got to land a big one or I'm finished. This is why I don't necessarily like the difficulty in the arcade mode, because it is very random. It's literally, did you get a good fish or not? You best need to land. Okay, so that means we have got.
Bite fish.
Again, I've got a rubbish hit fish, so I need to reel this.
Turn the rod right.
Come on, come on.
You're almost there. Lower the rod. Careful. Medium. Good job. I'm bonus.
Yeah, just about to run out of time, aren't I? There is a big one.
Bite it. Time's up. Come on. Try it again. Start.
This is why I think this one's a bit unfair, because the difficulty to. It's just pure luck if
Turn the rod right.
it's just pure luck if you win it or not.
Lower the rod. Be careful. No. Small one.
But yeah, I'm gonna need
You've got a special lure.
to spend.
I'm bonus.
Yeah, you can unlock. Oh, there's a couple of big ones there by the looks of it.
Bite it. Fish.
I guess it's a big one. That's a meat.
Hit bonus. Lower the rod. You're almost there. Turn the rod right. Be careful. Medium. Good job. I'm bonus.
It's actually a very relaxing game to play with the fishing rod, just sort of reel everything in.
A big one's close by.
Come on. Gotcha.
Turn the rod right. Be careful. Wow, record size!
Oh wow.
A record-breaking size for this one. Area cleared. Go to next area. The palace.
Catch a super bass. Ah. Yeah, I think you have like a minute.
Enjoy your fishing.
Literally, oh, maybe I have done the palace before. Maybe we did do it in the long play. I have done the long play of this if you want to.
Select the lure. Select the casting point. A big one's close by. Yeah, it's coming in. Fish!
27 seconds to reel this.
It's gonna be a big one. Be careful with your tension. Turn the rod left. You're almost there. Be careful with your tension. Careful. Super big! Rank in. Terrific! You've cleared all the areas. The biggest bass you've caught. Grandmaster! Your bass fishing technique is great!
Oh really? I got a grandmaster on that one.
Please enter your name.
That net me a first? Yes, it did. Inlet. So I got a record breaking. That's quite nice. Okay, I'll have a look at the actual. So that is the Grandmaster Fisher. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had an S rank before. So. It's quite nice to have a Grandmaster Fish rank. I should actually probably check to see if the playthrough I did I got Grandmaster Fisher. Else if not. That's annoying actually. I wish I'd videoed that in a non thing. But yeah, trying to 1cc this is just next to impossible. So yeah, so the home Dreamcast version was done by Sims and not AM1, who did the arcade version. And I kind of prefer the Japanese name of Get Bass, Sega Bass Fishing as well. Oh yeah, that's Payu Payu, that's what I'm looking at. Featuring blue imports. Just looking at an arcade flyer that came with it, Get Bass, Mark.
Thank you for playing.
Grandmaster Fisher, huzzah!
Sega.
The rate is completely long infraction. Yeah, he's like, Sega. Yeah, he comes across like you've just... Yeah, no, he doesn't feel like you've won something. He comes like quite dry and deadpan, like, yeah. Okay, let's do arcade mode. So guys, do you want to see one of the secret lures? Do you want me to cheat to unlock one of the bonus lures early? So, I can show you... So we've got the consumer mode, we've done practice mode. Let's do the proper consumer mode. This is ruthlessly hard. Don't think you can change the difficulty on it as well. It's like... So if I go, I'm just going to do... I'll do... This is reset to default, isn't it? Yep, that's reset to... So you have the diary as well. I think this shows you all your fish. Sadly, it only shows you the fish in consumer mode, I believe. Yeah, consumer mode diary. For practice, it tells you the best fish I've got. So it only records the fish in practice, doesn't record them in arcade. Shows you what... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's literally they got just some random bloke off the street almost to do the voice narration. So, question guys, do you want to see the secret... one of the secret lures? Now, this mode is the proper main core mode. You unlock everything. Let's be the female one for a change.
Please enter your name.
So, now, there are a number of awards you can unlock in consumer mode, and you can unlock one of the awards early, and if I do this, I'm gonna cheat and unlock, although this cheat's not great because it permanently locks your name as... Basically what they do, this cheat does is unlock one of the awards early, but wouldn't get this award in the time I'm going to be streaming it, so this is quite a tough mode. So Sega Sagata, you may know who he is.
You've got a special lure.
And there's the prompt. So if I go to personal... Sega Sagata, so we've got data. And it basically triggers the Ranker Killer Award, which is, I think, for getting like a really big fish. Basically, it triggers this award early. Now, you can still get this award in the Western version, but you cannot get the lure. So, what lure did I unlock? It said there's 2 hidden lures, so... These are only in the Japanese version. If you do the Western version... There are empty slots. There's a weird bug where you get 2 empty slots here that don't have anything, but you can still highlight these empty slots. So, yep, we have Sega Sanshiro. Should actually try and translate what that lure says, but yep. Sega Sanshiro, Sega Sagata. The Sega Saturn mascot. The other cheat unlocks... the Dreamcast character. However, both these guys, once you unlock you will get the tackles for both them in game once you unlock the relevant awards, but the awards are actually quite tricky to unlock, so... Spinning bait. Now, this mode is actually really tough, as you normally have to do like 3 days in a row and hope you get the best. The diary is the one thing I was looking in the option menu yet. So yeah, we haven't caught anything consume mode yet. So let's, ladies and gentlemen, do some fishing. I think that one bobs along the ground. They do work. They're like special lures that are really good for catching. So ranking rules. I think it's all in Japanese, but yeah, I think you'll get so many fish by the end of the tournament. Basically, you have to be the cutoff point. This mode is really tough. And bear in mind, you have to do the various tournaments, and you can save low. Actually, I don't need to bother saving loading, so yeah. By the way, just in case you know, you have to plug the Dreamcast controller into the first joypad and place the Dreamcast fishing rod controller into the first port, and then you place a standard Dreamcast controller with the VMU into the second port. So let's go for the first. This will be the amateur tournament, and these are really quite tough.
Amateur tournament series. First stage.
Literally, you get like 3 stages for each tournament, and in order to win, you have to come first. So I think basically, I have like, you get
Lake Paradise.
So you can do start lodge. Yeah, start lodge. Basically, you have to get so many fish within the time limit.
Morning.
So I think we've got to get all the fish by the 6:10. You get fish.
Select the lure.
You fish over the course of a day.
Select the casting point.
And there's Sega Saturn show. Yes, we're using the Sega Saturn's mascot guy as a lure. Promise, I think he's a deep lure, so he's not any good for this stage. So he's sort of inlay. Let's swap. I'm going to swap to. I'm using the shallow crank a lot because I've got used to it. Generally, I think there were only a couple of lures. I always remember when even when I've been more experienced doing this, I stuck to a few lures because a lot of the lures were like, "What does this do? How does this work?"
It's coming near.
Come on, come on. Yes, we've got you, come on. So I've got to get a set number of fish. I think it's basically the person who's the highest fish. I realised I need to actually have my headphones on. Okay, thanks for joining, Nico. Have a good day. Glad you're able to join the stream. I know you're not. No one's able to stay forever. Thanks for joining the stream, Nico. Have a good day tomorrow. Appreciate you being here as always. And we'll be doing Quake 3 tomorrow if you're interested in coming along. I think a lot more people are going to be interested. A lot more action people will be interested in the Quake 3 stream. This is a bit more of the culty, relaxing stream. Come on, come on. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on, I want the bigger one of those two. That top one's slightly bigger at the minute, come on. Fish!
Lower the rod. You're almost there. Medium. Good job.
So basically just going to concentrate on catching fish at the minute. Actually, I'm just going to quickly adjust the brightness. I think it's a touch bright for you guys, I just noticed. Properties. Yeah, it's a little bit bright. The Dreamcast definitely varies per game, weirdly, so...
Turn the rod right. You're almost there. Be careful. Medium. Good job. Bite it. Time's up.
So I'm going to need to work on this a bit. I got 3 fish and I was only 27th. The top guy's got 5 and he must have got a super big one. Let's see how we can fare. Can I improve it?
Noon. Select the lure. Select the casting point. It's coming near. It's gone. Bite it. It's gone. It's coming near. It's gone. Fight it. It's gone. It's coming near. It's gone. It's coming near. It's gone.
Ah, that was a disastrous run on that one. That was absolutely rubbish.
Time's up.
That was not great. It's weird. Sometimes sometimes they'll go straight for the fish, the lures, and other times they won't. So yeah, I'm bumped down to 31. I'm gonna need a heck of a run now to get to top. It's very random. It's a bit infuriating when playing Sega bass fishing. That's one thing I will say. The fish can be a bit random. I'll mix it
Select the lure.
up with one of the other lures briefly, but
Select the casting point. It's coming near.
okay, there's a big one. There is a big one.
It's gone.
None of them want to bite. What is... Is he coming? Is he still coming? Is he finally?
Turn the rod. Land. You're almost there. Lower the rod. Be careful.
A couple of big ones there. I need to try and get them if I want to stay.
Medium. Good job.
Else I'll be redoing this
You
talk.
got a special lure.
Straight worm. See what this lure's like. It is actually a very, if you ever want to de-stress after a day's work, this is a great game. It's a really just relaxing one to play. Especially said with the fishing rod controller. It's just quite a chilled out listen to music, trying to catch some digital fish. I said I much prefer this to the oh, the big one's right underneath me. It has its...
It's gone.
The big one is right underneath me at present. That's annoying. I don't think I can get to it. If it's underneath you, you can't fish it.
You're almost there. Be careful. No. Small one. Coming near. It's gone. It's coming near. It's gone. Bite it. Bite. Peace. Turn the rod left. You're almost there. Be careful. Medium. Good job. It's coming near. Bite. Peace. With attention. Time's up.
I'm just literally going berserk on that last one just to see if I can try and get it. Your place, Sega 31st. You are kind of at the mercy of the game of whether you get a big fish. So the top guy got 14 bass. So yeah, you can carry on in this with the various tournaments. So let's go for the second stage. But the problem is if you don't do very well, you know you're not going to win. So.
Amateur Tournament Series, second stage.
Well, this is just the first tournament. You've got to win 5 rounds. Oh yeah, this is the bridge. There are some exclusive locations. That's right. There are some exclusive locations to the home mode. So there are a few locations that are only in the consumer mode. Appreciate the likes, everyone.
Select the lure.
So this is a deep one.
Select the casting point.
Nothing there. That side, we've got to look for the fish. Okay, we've got a couple. Looks like around here. Now remember, we're looking for super big fish as well for that bonus score. But it is a bit random trying to find them, which is the issue. As much as I want to say this is a game of skill, it's not. There is a huge amount of luck involved in this one. More so than a lot of Sega's other arcade games. Just cast away there. Plenty of non-bass fish around. Ooh. Maybe want something a bit more colourful and a bit noisier this time around. A little bit of slowdown as well, but nothing too major. Yeah, this is quite a good lure, but it's really only worth. Using on ones like here. Okay, come on. Hook it! Let's go.
No. Small one.
That's the one thing I have got good at, is making sure to not break the line. So despite the fact my fishing isn't, I've not had that much luck with this one, I have got pretty good at making sure. This is the. Cast off and see what we find. Okay, this one, they're definitely not easy to find. Maybe I should actually go with the Sega Sanshiro Hidden Lure. Again, as I mentioned in the start of the video, this is only in the Japanese version, this lure, sadly. And we do have a separate video on it as well if you want more detail. If you type Sega Bass Fishing into the searching, you will find bits on this one. It's a very interesting little lure. Sega Sanshiro. Yeah. Fish really aren't biting even with Sega Sanshiro. Ah, with a rabbit also 30. Yeah, not having a good run. Oh, and some guy's got a super fish already. Yeah, it does. It is one of those things you literally have to save after every round, and if you don't get a ton of things from the get-go, it's worth resetting.
Select the lure. Select the casting point.
Maybe I need to let it go a lot deeper. So yeah, Sega Sanshiro is a deep lure. Can't see any around here either. Much like real fish, you definitely get days where they bite and days where they don't.
Bite it. It's gone.
Okay, we definitely need some fish at the bottom there. Let's try that one again. Downside with a deep lure is if you miss, it then takes ages to wind it back in. Let's just throw it again. Let's let the lure. So yeah, after a grand, so we mediocre practice, then we just. Oh, come on. Bite, bite. But yeah, this is definitely, Sega Bass Fishing is definitely a game, as I say, where you really need the fishing controller to get the best out of it. Even playing on sort of the Xbox 360 version's a bit weird because you don't get... You can get this on PC and you can get this on 360, I think PS3 as well. But it's just not the same without the fishing rod controller.
A big one close by.
Oh, oh, oh!
It's gonna be a big one. Be careful with the tension. You're almost there. Turn around. Land. Be careful with the tension. Be careful.
There was a massive one there, and it was not the big one. What's this one?
Yeah.
Super big.
Still super big though. Okay, I'm gonna recast in the same location. See if I get.
You got a special lure.
See if I can get the big one. Come on. Come on, Sega Sanshiro, don't fail me. Or Sega Sagata. Sure, they used to call him Sega Sanshiro. This was Sega San. Basically a case of finding where the big one is lurking in the water with this and then trying to hook him. That's the aim of the game. So he's moved. Can I spot where the big one is? Now in Europe we only got Sega Bass Fishing. Sega Marine Fishing is even better, and that got a North American release, as did Sega Bass Fishing 2. I have to admit I don't like Bass Fishing 2 that much, and the PS2 version, Sega Bass Fishing the Duel, is vastly superior with a lot of additional content. It's the same game but with lots and lots of additional content. So it's very difficult to actually gain the rank ups in this. You really do have.
Evening.
So
Select the lure.
we are looking for the massive. Let's
Select the casting point.
try what the popper's like. Problem is that you can't see what the lures do in this mode. So, oh, so the popper sits on the water. Okay, that's going to be useless for this stage. Oh, that was quite good for seeing. So there was one below me. That's a big one. Interesting, those trees aren't reflected on the left side in the water, so it might literally be a symmetrical image they did. And then just put the water in the centre. No, I didn't want to use the popper again. Well, I can see there's quite a few fish down the bottom there. That's the one thing of the popper, is you can see where some of the fish are. Come on, Sega Sanshiro. Just don't let me down again. Can just wave the rod. Ooh. Oh.
It's gone.
I can see I slightly messed that one up. Oh, 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 where is it? Where is it? Yeah, but this one you can't see where a lot.
It's gone.
Okay, Sega Sanshiro is not my lucky lure today. No, this one's not going to go deep enough, is it, as a lure? Let's go back to the old trusty one. No, let's try the deep lure. Shallow crank for deep length. Let's try the spinner, seeing as this one's an all-range one.
Time's up.
.33rd place, meh. I'm really not doing well in this fishing comp. So where am I now ranked? I'm gonna be... Where am I overall? Still 31st in the overall ranking, so... Yeah, so the top guys are really getting good. But it's definitely a game you can relax and fish to. Right, I'll give one more thing a run, then I might finish off for the night just to show you the amateur tournament. But yeah, it's one definitely. Just see if I've unlocked any rankings. Have I unlocked any of the special things? Not that menu. It's the personal data I want. I mean, as you see here, I'm playing the Japanese version, and it's by and large in English as well. It's just weird. So have I unlocked any other tackles? Yeah, I unlocked a couple, didn't I? Yeah, so I've unlocked the straight worm. So Sega, basically all these worms are in the west, all these tackles are in the Western version apart from the two based on the Sega mascots or character actors. So Sega Sanshiro and the one who was the Dreamcast guy, who was actually the Dreamcast, like the head of managing at the time, so... Also, the music is really relaxing. You could just like literally put this on play for like 5 hours straight if you ever want to do something in the background. You can view the fish as well. Visually, it's not a bad game. It was a Model 3, so it's actually one of the few Model 3 games that got a proper conversion. Get bass, Sega bass fishing, get bass to where you want to know. I do love it. I've come up with a joke song for this, so... So no awards yet. You have to win the various tournaments, and you also get. So I've got 6 fish. I'm not very successful. This is not. I will admit this. This campaign, the consumer or the home mode. It's weird they call it consumer, but normally they call it consumer in Japan, which is a bit weird because like consumer mode. No, it's like home mode. But we generally call it original mode. They normally used to rename it to original mode because consumer mode sounds a bit odd. So this is going to be
Amateur Tournament Series. Third stage.
the third stage of the Animate Tour.
Lake Paradise.
Oh, it's a lodge again. Come on, we want a different location.
Morning. Select the lure. Select the casting point.
Right, let's see if I get lucky out the bat this time. I've really not been lucky at all so far.
Bite it.
They definitely bite a lot harder in consumer mode. Come on.
It's gone. Bite it. Hook it.
Hook it! Okay, finally, fish! Come on, get in there, buddy. Get in there. Come to Papa. Oh, there's the big one. There's the big one.
You're almost there.
Right, you're coming back. He's only a small one, though, or medium size.
Medium. Good job.
Right, so the big one was out over here, I noticed. Looked like it was actually straight in the middle.
It's coming near.
Okay, there's the big one. Come on. Come on.
It's gone. It's coming near. It's gone.
Oh, that's infuriating. Maybe I need a deeper one? Nope, they've all gone by the looks of it already. Let's try changing colour for a bit of fun. Come on. Oh.
It's gone.
Ah, I messed that one up. Not that that was a big one.
It's coming near.
Oh, we've got a couple of big ones there. Come on. Come on, chaps. Come on, one of you's got a bite.
It's gone.
Oh, come on. He didn't even, he just sort of stopped when he got there. It sort of like glitched out. Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there. We know where the big ones are now.
Bite it.
Come on, why won't they bite? They're just refusing to bite. Are they looking for a particular lure? Keep looking at it. Ah, finally! Finally, we've got a big one. Oh, the timer is going down. Come on, get in! Get in! Get in! Oh.
Time's up.
Ah! I had to reel it in or I was going to run out of time. Ah! Ah. That was a £4,000. That was the first one I'd lost the line of as well, but I knew if I didn't reel it in quickly I was going to run out of time.
Select the lure. Select the casting point. It's coming near. It's gone.
Oh, they're not biting in the slightest. This.
Fight it. It's gone.
There's probably a bit of a whiz to see. Arcade mode, they're much more lenient. This mode, I think. Got some leaves on the surface of the water.
Coming near.
Come on, come for the bait. Come on. If you sit there all day, you're not getting.
It's gone.
Just think the bait is. They're so slow to go for some of these baits in this mode. I think I lost track of the amount of times I had to repeat this mode to get like in past the first stage to get a decent score. Come on. Come on.
It's coming near.
Was that big one to go for it? It looks like
it's gone.
Where's that coming for us again? Come on! Come on! Go for the bait! Go for the bait! Oh, for... What's the point of the AI of this fish if they're not going to eat anything? There's consumer mode, they definitely don't like to go for the bait that often. So there's 4 of them there and they're just literally ignoring the bait. It's like it's not there.
Time's up. Evening.
Okay, can I redeem myself in this final one?
Select the lure. Select the casting point.
Let's try the popper lure.
It's coming near. Okay.
Finally, we get some action.
Turn the rod. Right. Be careful with the tension. You're almost there. Be careful. Medium. Good job.
Okay, let's throw some more. Let's see, can I get some more? A couple of big ones there. Maybe should. I mean, they're not. Doesn't look like they're really big, but.
It's coming near.
Oh, we've got one coming near.
Okay.
Okay, this one seems to work better.
Turn the rod. Left. Be careful with the tension.
Come on, come on.
Be careful. Oh, a big one.
That's respectable. Not a super big one, but it's a big one.
A big one's close by.
Oh,
It's gone.
it's that one right at the back there, isn't it? Come on. Yes, come on.
It's gonna be a big one. Turn the rod right.
Got a little
Be
tent.
careful with the tension. Lower the rod. Turn the rod right. Turn the rod with the tension. Lower the rod.
She's coming. Finally, we've got a big one.
Super big.
Super big. That's what I've been waiting for.
You've got a special lure. It's coming near.
Nope, we got. Okay, so this one seems to work better with this top side lure.
It's gone. It's coming near.
Okay, come on, come on.
It's gone.
Okay, that's irritating. You said it's coming near, it's gone. It's coming near.
Lower the rod.
Lower the rod. Okay, so this top side lure
Turn the rod left.
seems to work much better. Come on, we're coming.
Lower the rod. Be careful. Medium. Good job. coming near. It's gone.
The last couple we've had is coming near. Yeah, this.
It's gonna be a big one.
Turn the rod. It seems to me that if you get one particular bait, that they're all gonna go for. So obviously it's finding which bait they all want to eat.
Be careful with the tension.
I want to keep that tension low.
You're almost there.
Come on. I should go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Super big.
Okay, we're at least redeeming myself.
Bite it.
They're all good. For some reason, they were ignoring every other bait. This bait, they are all going for like they are man possessed, but I ain't gonna win it. Oh, there's another big one there as well. I'll go mad if that stops.
Time's up.
Oh, infuriating. So basically the right bait and they all seem to go for literally every fish. So every fish was going for that bait. For 6 fish worth 17, so what did I need? You needed 32, so... Oh, so the points are rather brutal. 30. At least thought they'd give you a bit more than becoming. Basically. So if you score 8 or lower, you don't get a single point. That's ruthless. Let's just have a quick look to see where I am. Yeah, so basically once if you're successful enough, and I've done actually the amateur tournament in the past, but literally it's a case of saving and reloading each section until you win it. It's really slow. Just gonna see, have I got any special awards yet? No, I think it's the only one I've got is the one I used the code for in order to unlock Sega Sanshiro or Sega Saturn early. Let's look at the diary, see which fish we've caught so far. Super big, yeah, super big. Yeah, so we caught a load of them using that top bait lure. Change mode to practice, but you can't. This music, I think, is a remix on another game. Sounds a bit like a remix on Outrun. Okay, everyone, thank you all for watching. I'm actually going to wrap it up here tonight, seeing as it's 1:45 here in the UK, so... I think I will wrap it up here, seeing that I don't really want to go for another sort of section on it, and we're not going to win the thing anyway, so... You can see reverse, you can see small, you can see the big ones. As I said, Sega Bass Fishing is actually a really, really enjoyable game, provided you have the Sega Dreamcast fishing rod controller. Without it, it's basically, as I mentioned earlier, it plays like a game you're sucking on lemons otherwise. It's a really, with the fishing rod, it really changes. It's one of the few games where, so racing games are normally quite good with the steering wheel, but often you can still play with the joypad without too much difference. especially with the analog ones, because they're similar. With the fishing rod, because it's such a unique way it plays, it really does feel much better, and I highly recommend getting an official fishing rod. It's still fairly cheap to pick up a Japanese one with the Japanese version of Sega Bass Fishing. In case you're wondering, I'm playing this on an I booted this via an Exploder game disc, so it does work. This is one of the many games that does work with the Exploder, and I think it works with the DCX as well. I can't remember if I actually tried the DCX, but I've done it with the Exploder, and it does work all hunky-dory. It's worth doing to really get the you want the extra lures. It's only worth grabbing the Japanese one, plus they sold it with the official fishing rod. There was a extremely limited print run of the official fishing rod in Europe, but they are very, very, very I think there were sort of some Australian ones, but there were a few European ones. Sega only gave very limited issue of them in Europe, so they are pretty hard to come by, the European version and boxes. You're better off getting the Japanese one in a box, or getting a Japanese controller loose. But that's it from me. I'm going to pack up now. So this has been Sega Bass Fishing. As I said, it's a really nice game. It's still very enjoyable. I mean, it's certainly an acquired taste. I think you do have to... I mean, I'm not a big fan of fishing games myself, but I just quite enjoyed playing this one. Once you get the control and stuff, it's actually quite a good fun game, and it totally changed up. It's actually like, yeah, fish. It really does. Quite a stress relieving game as well. Just play it for a couple of hours, really enjoy it. So thank you all for watching, everyone. Thank you for hitting that like button, very much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow looking at Quake 3 Arena on the Sega Dreamcast. We do have a Rush Rally long play just up, and if you're interested in discovering more about the special lures, I've got a description to our video we did a little while back that details the 2 hidden lures that are based on the Sega Saturn mascot characters in Japan. Seems weird they were removed, but I'm assuming for the Western version, but I'm assuming it's probably a licensing issue, although one of the characters was one of the Japanese staff members, so it just seems weird they removed. I can only assume Sega Sanshiro, they had to probably use the actor's license, and because people wouldn't know who they were, they'd just pulled them. But some people would, and some people would have actually gone and said, oh, who's this character, and researched them, and you know, it would have been a nice touch. Sega made a lot of mistakes like that, where they took out things and actually should have left them in for people to discover and actually research, because you never know, you might create more fans that way. But yeah, it's interesting that they took out these laws, so the Japanese version's actually got more laws than the Western one, so I would technically recommend the Japanese version over the PAL release. The PAL release doesn't have a 60Hz option, but it does support VGA, and I think you could force it into 60Hz via the DCX, and I think we've probably got an Exploder code for some of them. But that's it from me. It is a solid fishing game, as I said, but I do prefer Sega Marine Fishing, which you've also covered on the channel previously. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I've been your host, this randomised gaming stream, Random Game Riven. I wish you, as always, a good night, a good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow when we look at Quake 3 Arena on the Sega Dreamcast. For me, I'm signing off now, and I'll see you all tomorrow.